They were identical twins who barely spoke to anyone but each other. They moved in perfect sync. They spoke in a private language no one else could understand, and their bond was so intense, it ended in death. June and Jennifer Gibbons were born on April 11, 1963 in Barbados. But they grew up in Wales. As children, they were inseparable, but not in the way most siblings are. They were silent, not just quiet. They refused to speak to anyone but each other. And when they did, it was in a strange, fast-paced language, a secret code only they understood. Their parents, teachers, doctors. No one could reach them. They moved through the world like ghosts. The girls were bullied relentlessly, ignored, misunderstood. Eventually, school officials decided to separate them, hoping it would break the codependency. It didn't. It made things worse. They withdrew even further, refused to eat, refused to speak to anyone, even to each other, for days. By their teenage years, June and Jennifer had created a fantasy world together. They wrote elaborate fiction, dark stories about crime, passion, and revenge. They kept detailed diaries, each one watching the other constantly. Their entries were obsessive, disturbing, and hinted at a growing tension between them. They loved each other, but they also hated each other. At age 18, things escalated. The twins began committing crimes together: vandalism, arson, petty theft. It was like they were testing how far they could push reality. Together. They were caught, and instead of prison, they were sent to Broadmoor Hospital, a high-security psychiatric facility. They spent 11 years there, drugged, isolated, and studied by doctors who couldn't explain their behavior. They still refused to speak to others, still moved in sync, still eerily quiet, until one day Jennifer told a nurse, "I'm going to have to die, so June can be free." No one believed her, but in 1993, as the twins were being transferred to a lower security hospital, Jennifer suddenly collapsed in June's arms. She died that day. Of acute myocarditis. No drugs, no poison, no prior illness. Her heart just stopped. June later told reporters, "I'm free now, and I'm normal." And she was. June went on to live a quiet, independent life, speaking clearly, living peacefully, almost as if Jennifer had taken all the silence with her. No one truly knows what passed between the silent twins. But some believe their bond was so deep, only one of them was ever meant to survive. Some say Jennifer gave her life so June could finally speak. But what do you believe? If this story chilled you, there's more where that came from. Subscribe to Realrift for real stories stranger than fiction. Like the video if you felt the silence. And comment what you think really happened between the twins.